Hello, and welcome to the Pediatric Residency Program at Weill Cornell. My name is Dr. Joy Howell. I have served as the Vice Chair for Diversity within the Department of Pediatrics for the past 3 years, and it's my pleasure to have the opportunity to share with you some of the work we're doing in the department around diversity, inclusion, and equity. We've been able to build out a strategic plan for the department, and in general, I would say that plan has 3 overarching domains. The first being education and climate, the second being recruitment, retention, and professional development at the student, resident, fellow, and faculty level, and the third being community engagement and attention to health equity. We have a Diversity Grand Rounds series, periodic Professors Round series. We've executed an internal homegrown climate survey, and we've also engaged in department-wide implicit bias training for all full-time faculty as well as all of the residents and fellows.
One of our excellent programs that we have is our Minority Visiting Scholars Program, which provides the opportunity for medical students to come experience what it's like to be a resident at Cornell. I've had the pleasure of serving as a mentor or big brother for some of our visiting scholars, which has been really fun for me, taking him to our social events and other different things that we do, spending an elective and in clinical situations with them.
Cornell is an active member in both SNMA and LMSA, the Student National Medical Association and the Latino Medical Student Association. And we, as residents, have the opportunity to represent the program every year at our conferences. As an intern, I went to Lubbock, Texas for the National LMSA convention, which was a great opportunity for me to interact with prospective medical students and as a means to network with other faculty from programs across the country.
I'm proud to say that we've got several faculty members as well as residents engaged in some of the existing community service and pipeline programs at the Weill Cornell Medical College. In fact, there are 3 programs that have pediatric faculty members serving as faculty advisors. We have a health equity task force that is seeking to remedy any disparities in the processes of care, as well as healthcare outcomes for our various communities served by the department. I would be remiss not to mention that partnering with me are the members of the Pediatric Diversity Coalition, a group of residents, fellows, and faculty from majority as well as minority backgrounds, and anyone with a heart and interest toward advancing compositional diversity and inclusion within our department.
What I value the most about being at Cornell is the Pediatric Minority Health Staff Committee. In all honesty, they've served as a family throughout my 3 years here in residency. They're a group of people that are kind, that are smart, but are also very funny and very laid back, and a good group of people for me to talk about future plans, my frustrations in the world, and to have a wine and pizza night every now and then.
So one of the things that was very apparent to me, even just from interview day and from meeting some of the folks here, was the fact that I knew I'd be amongst a group of people who were excited to really foster my development and growth, and that is something that's exciting for me and something that makes me feel as if I'm in a welcoming community.
One of the reasons that I stayed here is really because I just love the people here at Cornell. I think that there's really a great support system at Cornell, not just amongst the faculty, but also amongst the residents. Another thing that I really liked about Cornell was the research opportunities. I remember there was a resident last year that did a really cool project on the factors that affect URIM recruitment in pediatric residencies. I thought that was a wonderful project, and it's really actually helped our PMHC today?
One of my favorite things about Cornell is the continuity clinic that I go to, which is in Queens, with that being the most diverse borough and one of the most diverse places in the world. I get to see patients from all over the world, and I get to practice my Spanish, and I love my patient population.
I really like Cornell because it's really welcoming, everyone's really nice, we have really great mentorship opportunities, research opportunities, and everyone here is incredibly kind and welcoming.
The other thing that I'm very excited about and that makes me very happy to be a part of the Cornell community, especially in our current political climate, is the fact that we've been hitting on a lot of these social justice issues head on. And I'm proud of the fact that our leadership has open ears and open hearts to kind of hearing how we as residents feel about these issues, and then taking really tangible steps to making our community even more inclusive. There's nothing better than being a part of a community that's willing to grow and willing to take on these issues head on.